Holy shit, that car turned around.
Hey. We're live, bro. Alright, so let's go. We need to go over on that side just so we can get a better shot of it. So we can flip back around and get back over on the left hand side, head back north. But
looks like lane merges over to the right.
yeah. Can you fix that mirror? Needs to go up. Push up on it. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so what have we got here? Can we get back onto the
It's like left lane. Left lane loop-de-loop. No, loop-de-loop.
Alright, so trying to find my phone.
Huh?
Okay. Alright, so we need to get up here.
Here's is north.
Huh?
Here's is north.
Yeah, we don't want 35 north yet. We want to take and get over here to these shopping areas so that we can take a look at the, you know, back, get over close to the frontage road.
Okay.
So there's got to be a way here pretty quick. This doesn't get past this wall here.
Show you another one right here.
Huh? Yeah. Should be right here. that doesn't go all the way through though. That just goes. This one might. Let's see if it goes back this way. Alright, so we're trying to get in position, guys, because there's a bunch of accidents that's over here on this interstate, and we're having a hard time trying to find a good place where we can get down right next to the interstate and not be, you know, pulled over directly on the road and putting ourselves in jeopardy at the same time. But yet we can take and live stream this. So I think this road right here might actually go all the way down there. Does that road? Yes, it does. Awesome.
You're good to the right.
Find a good parking spot down here. This, hopefully we got a good shot of the interstates. I think, to be quite honest with you, we're going to be able to take a skirt right along the side of this here. Alright, so where were the wrecks at?
There's one right there.
Hmm?
There's one of them right up there. I believe this is the one up here that had the one vehicle that was turned all the way around.
There we go. Alright, so. Man, the bad part about it is it's so high up.
Yeah. Almost need a drone to capture it.
Might be better off to go get back on that road, go back over there and shoot back this way, huh? You know what I'm saying? Go over there by Gold's Gym.
Yeah. This bridge right here too, right above us.
Huh?
There was a semi-truck right there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Now the question is how do we get back over to that side?
Should be
Exit only. I remember this road. This is the road we took over by the airport.
Yeah.
So yep. Clear that way. to stay on this side, right?
Yeah. If not, we're gonna get caught in that again.
Yep.
Might be able to pull up on the grass right over here and get that.
We'll see. Thinking that would be better to take and I don't know, man. Right here?
Yeah. There you go.
Actually, well, right up here.
You got tow truck here, right there, over there,
Yeah.
over there, multiple over there. We just time.
Yeah, we did.
Trip.
Oh, they're leaving. Hey, Mark, hop on in the seat, and I want to take an angle up there next to the deal. At least we can get.
Yeah, the sign's in my way. That Crown Plaza sign was in my way from getting that.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so to kind of fill folks in here real quick, I mean, you've seen the emergency vehicles and stuff like that going by. And as you can tell, we've got cars up on these top rails. We've got police on the second elevated overpass. There's cars that when we exited to get off to get back on I-35 northbound, the roads are extremely slick and hazardous. They've been salting and sanding. We've seen several instances where they are trying to take measures to prevent all this stuff, and you can start to see that there's a lot of traffic that's moving up on these elevated surfaces and stuff like that. They're just having to barely creep along in order to not slide and hit the rail. We've seen one that was completely turned backwards a while ago on I-35 headed southbound. And so yeah, very, very dangerous situation now as opposed to earlier. The freezing rain and everything else has since passed and is a little bit further to the south, and that's where we were headed. But then we ran up on these accidents and stuff like that, so we wanted to also bring that live to you guys. So Hey, Mark. 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 Wow. Let's go a little bit further west so that we can take and go west a little bit and maybe shoot back on top of the ramp. Okay. I just put my live stream out on that. You alright? Hello there, crew. Alright, so let's hope that we can take and get back to the west there a little ways. So I seen these guys. Did you see that guy slide?
Yeah, I seen him. See that tow truck pulling that one guy too.
Yeah, there was a tow truck pulling that one guy, and then that guy he slid sideways up there on top of the bridge. But the bad part about it is you can't really see anything, you know.
I got some close-ups on this one on the blue camera.
So
you can get some close-ups about that tow truck that pulled over here.
Hopefully we can take and get up here and get a better idea of what's actually going on. I mean, they've got roads closed everywhere. Looks like they've got a truck pulled over there now that's blocking the roadway. And
trying to bring you guys the best coverage, but a lot of this is like way up on the high-rise bridges, and there's only one way in and one way out of there. Looks like they just shut off that ramp to go up there.
Yep. Yeah, original target was San Marcos, but we stayed up here because freezing rain was coming down like crazy. And
did that change again?
Yeah, it went back to snow. Yeah. So anyway, as we were taking and we were going to head north again and see what was going on, and we looked. And there was a real heavy band coming in from San Marcos area, so we were going to head back south on I-35. And as soon as we got to where we're at right now, I mean, it just became a skating rink. So,
all right, guys, this just came in. Austin police are working 15 collisions throughout the city. Several flyovers are shut down due to ice. It says at 7:17 a.m., 15 collisions are being worked throughout the city, according to Austin police. There are road closures at the Ben White flyover to I-35 and 290 eastbound flyover to I-35 due to ice. So be careful out there, guys. There is a lot of motor vehicle accidents occurring this morning.
Got a car that's backwards right there on the off ramp or on the ramp.
The source for this is going to be the KView ABC out of Austin, Texas, guys.
I don't know. Is that? Yeah, they're backwards because.
That's one way that way.
Yeah.
So we turn out over here.
Yep. Turn back around and see if we can't get to a better position here. I'm gonna have to go left and then come back around. No U-turn there. So we should be able to do just exactly what this person did. Come in here like so, The only difference is we're going to take it. Oops. Turn around and head up the other way, I guess. There. As soon as we can find a place to turn around at.
Was there any emergency crews on the scene of this one yet?
Do what?
Was there any emergency crews on the scene of this one that was turned around?
I didn't see any.
Yeah.
I guess we can't go that way. What does this road look like as far as getting access to?
It's up there.
Yeah.
I think they got it all shut down in all directions.
No? I think they're only closing down the elevated surfaces.
Well,
right now.
that's what I was talking about there. You can get on 270, but you do the far left lane.
But no, what I was saying is up here where the overpass comes down, where we can take and shoot back that direction.
Oh, okay.
You know, because it was slick there as well.
Yeah.
So
I thought that woman came down.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is going to be right up here in front of us.
Okay.
So, but we just weren't in the right lane to be able to take and pull over and get in a good spot to even shoot anything at that point.
Yeah. Got a little backward for a minute when we did all that turn around.
Yeah. This right here is going to be our saving grace, I think. Because where
Couple semi trucks stuck up there.
huh?
So there's at least 2 or 3 semi trucks stuck up there.
Yep. I don't know if I should be able to zoom in that far. But I want to be able to take. Let's pull it this way. Because we want to be able to get the lights as well. You know what I'm saying? Not get blocked by the... There we go. There is people that have the semi that has slidden off the road, or maybe kind of hard to tell from here. Of course, you know they're not gonna let you go down that road anyways. But looks like maybe either a like a van type vehicle, or we just had an accident right here, guys. Right here in front of us.
I heard that.
Did you get it?
Yeah. I was sitting there shooting that and I heard,
yeah,
heard smack it. Isn't that the highway we were coming down?
Yep.
There was slick.
Now we've got another car facing the other direction. Oh no, that's the Jeep. Never mind.
Yeah, it's the same car.
Yeah, they've got the road completely blocked off, but those people up there in that van spun around. Frame it up a little bit better right there.
We are still in the Austin Metroplex, by the way, guys. We haven't continued down south towards San Marcos. This Jeep right here, it looks like they're pulling closer, trying to go around that van, the hydroplane there. Hope everybody's okay up there.
There's a brand new accident that happened just right here in front of us.
Literally, last 2 minutes.
There's more accidents. People are getting out their cars and walking on that, and that is very, very, very dangerous. That'll give you a better idea of how many people. Now this lady's actually moving. Person, whatever.
Moving over to the side a little bit. I think it was that car and that one in front.
The black car in front?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that vehicle's moving, and they're headed back down the road now. So that is a non-police response accident. Now we have, again, we'll go back to our original accident that's being worked, which is on the off-ramp off of I-35, and that is either a bread truck or a van type vehicle. Might even be a semi-tractor trailer. So I can't 100% sure verify that, because this is the only good position that we can get in because of the fact that they have most of the on and off ramps blocked, and so we can't get anywhere else. Since we've been sitting here though, the last probably 15 to 20 minutes, we've seen 2 spinouts on top of the very, very top flyway, and then the vehicle that hit the wall just a second ago. This one's been a working accident for quite a while. There's one that's down to the south of us.
This one's running smoothly now. Right now, I think they moved it up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just going to be a matter of time before
before another one.
Yeah, before we
People
see somebody else at the window. Yeah.
Take word of advice, guys. Slow down out there this morning. Roads are very, very slick.
Thanks, Paul, for hosting this. Appreciate it. Did she hit the wall?
Yeah, I think so. She either hit the wall or hit the car. So I heard it hit something.
Sorry, went over and checked on her. I wonder if they just traded insurance and...
I think they got off right here.
Hey, Jana, how's it going? Going good. Things are a little slick down here in the Austin area right now, so it looks like that they're on the finishing portions of getting this one cleaned up. The upper flyway that they've got, seen several accidents on that, which is basically just to our north and east. Obviously you can't see anything because it's so high up, but we're sitting here and we were just watching, and there was an accident that happened literally right outside the door. And then also we're going to be headed southbound here in just a second. We're going to keep the live stream up. We had to make an exit off of the ramp, and as we came down off of the top of it, the ramp was like a sheet of ice. And so, slicking hazardous spots. Earlier this morning, before we went live, we were out shooting some video, and Seen one of the areas that was closed off, and that was 183 and Research Boulevard. They had the entrance ramp headed northbound and then west closed off. And so I would imagine, I mean, we're not getting any precip right now, and the front has blown through. Everything looks to be just down to our south, down towards San Marco, and we're going to head down that direction. And like I said, we're going to keep our stream up as we head that way and see what we can see. So, what's up, Paul Goddard? I don't know if you're running the desk. I seen the calendar, and I think Nathan is. But anyways, I submitted 6 files early this morning. I don't know if they're still going to be usable since it's already 7 something. So I might take a look at them and see what you think. But we are going to take and reposition as of now. And like I said, we're going to head south towards San Marco and see if we can get into any more of the freezing rain or ice. And from what we're seeing on current radar down here, I know the radar by Fort Hood has been down for quite some time, so pulling data from there is difficult. And then you have Dallas-Fort Worth that we can pull from, and then down at Houston, and then San Antonio. But that's quite a ways away to be trying to pull radar data, and so it makes it a little difficult. Alrighty, so there's so much construction that's going on down here as well that it makes it difficult to try to find a good entrance and exit. Yeah, they're working accident there with a tow-away vehicle. That car was damaged pretty well. It wasn't too far up here just a while ago that we seen a car that was completely flipped around facing oncoming traffic. It looked like that it was headed southbound and hit a patch of black ice. So anyway, we're gonna see what this brings as we get down here. It looks like to me, just as we're driving on the actual asphalt, that there is some glaze on the highway, and so we shall see. I don't know if we're going to make it over to that left again. You know? Alright, so what do we got here, guys? Okay, so here is more. We're going to pull over right here, buddy. Yeah. We're going to pull over right up here.
That's why we can't get on the on-ramp.
Yep. If you want to get out and get steady shots. So here's another example. We're not even going to be able to make it southbound from what it looks like because of the roads being slick. You can see that they have the entrances marked or blocked. Exits blocked now, and so if you look in the distance on those far police officers that have the roadways blocked down there, you can actually see the glazed ice on the roadways. That is not wet surface, that is glazed ice. So, not exactly sure what they're doing. I don't know if they're going to be opening up, if they're blocking completely, or what they're doing. Looks like there might be salt and sand trucks that are coming down the northbound side now. Yeah, they're laying down liquid. And it looks like that they may have just reopened the ramps. Traffic itself is pretty heavy this morning. Take and bring it back out in case we do see anything on the way.
I noticed they opened back up the highway. So.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. We're going to take and hop back down there. I think we can just hop right off this little curb right here and be all right. Didn't look too high. I mean, you know,
just normal curb.
Little four-wheel drive action, maybe. Make it, dude?
Yeah. That was a coincidence.
We need to be over in the left lane there.
That was everybody keeps slowing down.
Well, they're still...
Oh, they're still working something right there.
Yeah.
And on the other side.
Yeah, we just got another wreck. Looks like to me. get over, bro. Come on. I'm trying to get over, dude. Big time accidents here. You can see the glaze on this. This one? Yeah. Nice try. Ain't gonna be able to see anything.
Go back from the, was that Wendy's over there?
If we can get up there to the Hertz building, we can.
Yeah.
So I think we'd probably do that, right?
Is that a parking garage?
Maybe. Yeah. It's a one-wayer.
It's parking garage.
Yeah. Does this road go right? Huh?
Yeah.
And
this one.
here's
It's the next one.
there's a
No, it's
parking garage.
There's that one, yeah. We get up to the top. There's a pretty good distance there.
Into
Oh, it says the entrance is right there. It's closed.
well, let's go back around. And we'll go a little bit further north and get up on top of the hill up there. I guess I'm sitting up in the middle of the roadway.
This is the turn lane.
Huh?
I think this is the turn lane.
Yeah, this is fine. This is where we turned at just a second ago.
Oh, okay.
Stop here, red. I seen red,
Yeah, it's
but then I didn't see red.
Yeah, that's because he's pulling out.
Yeah. Red river. Not that one. This one's a one-wayer. So we need to take and turn right up here.
Is there a parking garage on the Sherman right there?
Yeah, but we're gonna that's one way, so we're gonna take and
Well, yeah, I just wasn't sure if that short part was the parking garage or.
I don't know that is or not. Huh?
There was like one that's a balcony. That tree had to come down.
Yep. Alright, so where is it? We can pull.
Oh, I guess there was a parking garage right there.
Man, don't tell me we're gonna make another right turn.
We got a good view if we could pull over like on the sidewalk right here.
Yeah, I don't imagine that's gonna work out that well. I think there's a Is this the entrance right here?
Exit only. The entrance is on the other.
Can we go in here?
That's the dumpster. If we go back around the block to the front of the Sheridan, that was the entrance over there.
Was it free parking?
I wasn't sure. It might be, dude. Like if you have
A room or whatever?
yeah. Just pull. You can pull right in here.
Right here?
And then it's straight ahead.
South Park.
Yeah, South Park. I don't know if it has a. Yeah, there's a Bel Air room, it looks like.
$10?
I'd almost pass on that. Just because. Yeah. It's just a little bit.
However, it would be a spectacular view.
Right. So that wasn't $3.
But not for $10.
At the airport.
Right. But I do have an idea. I don't think you're probably gonna like it. We should be able to get to that Shell station down there pretty quick, right?
So we take this next block right here. I think it's a block. Yeah, it is.
I would venture to say that if we, whoa,
There's the number. I think the Shell station might be this one.
this one?
I think. No, wait. Just in case I go one more. It wouldn't hurt for it. We'll get on the way.
I don't think you can get down that way.
Yeah. Well, it would go to the service road, but I think it would be on this side of the Shell. Yeah, because I see the Jack in the Box, or Wendy's or whatever it was. Wendy's sign, yeah, there it is.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Look at there, there's the Shell station. How's it going? Good. Exciting day?
Yeah, a little bit.
Right?
Not like spring.
Yeah, no kidding. Are you live right now? Are you? Cool. Yeah.
Where are you over inside again? SBO?
SVO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's Severe Studios.
Do what?
Severe Studios.
Severe Studios. What's your name?
Aaron?
Aaron?
Yeah.
JJ?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool to meet. Glad to meet you, dude.
Yeah. What's your name?
Philip McGee.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So, were you involved in on that fund that was just north of us by a little ways?
Well, I 6:30 a.m. Southbound, there was one little wreck, and then northbound was all backed up.
It's nice rink, dude.
Yeah.
We literally every exit that you could take and get off of, iced over, car wrecks. As a matter of fact, we pulled over and there's a I don't remember what highway it is that goes out west. We went out and we turned around about out by the Texas Gas and Electric or whatever. Came back and pulled into a parking lot over there. And literally no sooner than we opened the door, wow! So, yeah. So, yeah. No, we made it to, I have a friend that lives in, Gerald. And so we hung out there for a while and was watching radar and everything else. I was like, man, that ought to be turning to ice here before too long. I'll be turning to ice here before too long. It just never did. So, yeah, and that's actually where we were headed, but then we've seen these accidents and thought, you know, may as well.
Yeah, right.
So they just opened the southbound. They had southbound closed down too.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't remember what highway that veers off to the right, but there's 2 lanes that goes right, and then and there was just a ton of traffic there already. So I was trying to squeeze over, and then all these people are coming up behind me. Big semi just like doing 65, 70 miles an hour. Right. I mean, I don't get it, man. They see all of these lights, obviously they know that something's going on. And I guarantee you they're hearing radio chatter all over the CB, so yeah. So
Even cars are passing me going regular speed. I'm like,
right? Oh yeah, they were honking and crazy, and I was just trying to get over and get in the lane that I needed to be in, and they're like all mad. I'm like, all right, whatever.
They wouldn't last in Cali.
No. No. That's the job I wouldn't want right there. I wouldn't want to have to get out, number one, to block traffic, or even trek and, you know, be a fireman or whatever, because...
yeah, I'd be worried about one of these big rigs wiping out.
Exactly, come sliding sideways, that'd be it, man.
They got everything.
And then that's a long ways down if you bail off the side, too. Guarantee you that's going to break something. Or several somethings.
Do you know what's wrecked up there? Is it that pickup truck or the semi?
There's, I think it's two or three of them. I think there's maybe even one up even just a touch further than that. But yeah, semi and the truck for sure. And then you go just a little ways up further, and there's several cars that are just all over the place. Several officers are out just talking to the people and stuff like that.
When I drove by that, the northbound was all stopped and people weren't out of their cars and not moving.
Yeah. I was telling the guys I was watching me,
Is that someone laying down on the corner in a blanket?
huh?
That pile there. I don't know if you can see through that pouring out where the
I can't see. Oh yeah. Yeah, it probably is. Or somebody's belongings that are there, homeless people or whatever. But back in 14, I went to Alexandria, Louisiana. I bought me a Harley down there at their Harley Davidson shop. And just so happened the day that I decided to leave was like the major ice storm. So, you know, from Oklahoma City, it takes 4.5 hours to get to Dallas, whatever. It took me like 7.5, 8 hours just to get to Dallas. And then, once we had turned and went east, it was nothing but slow driving. But we were in Dallas Metro itself, and I want to say 35 West or something like that before we hit the eastbound highway. And a semi driver gets out of his truck. I see the airbags go down on the back. He's in a flatbed, and he's got a bunch of iron and stuff on the back of it. He gets out and walks back. He goes, "You might want to move." I'm like, "All right." So I had it in 4-wheel drive, so I pulled off to the side and went out around him. And as I'm watching, I see his truck just taking turn and just jackknife in the middle of the road. There were cars parked everywhere, and I was like, "Man, I'm glad, because we'd have been there probably still." Yep. I think that cold front just pushed too fast, man.
There's a little bit on the bus here,
Yeah. Out by Blanco. Oh yeah.
And Southwest,
You're right.
There we go.
What? That's a bad day when your police cruiser gets disabled.
Yeah, I saw another cruiser down there on a flat now where they're wrecking them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the second one I've seen them tow through there already.
They shut 183 down in Research Boulevard like early today. That and what's the other one?
What was it, 190, I think?
No, what's there's another boulevard or something like that that's over there, a bypass or whatever.
Or the expressway.
45.
No, it was further south than that. It's same thing as basically Highway 1.
Yeah.
Well, there's Mopac and then
Yeah,
Mopac.
that
Mopac.
was it.
Yeah, that was pretty dicey there for a while as well.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter some real icy.
Yeah, they weren't fibbing about that. It was pretty.
We were right through there, took that exit, and it was just a skating rink all the way down.
Yeah. So all in all, I guess, it turned out to be pretty eventful.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is pretty mild from what I was expecting.
We got some big.
How much rain we got last night? Everything got so wet.
I don't know either, but we were up by the. I don't remember even what dealership it was, but there was a pretty good accretion of ice on the trees. So.
Yeah, at least about
Yeah,
4
my deck
inch.
is pretty well covered as well.
Yeah. Did you chase any on? What was it? Right toward the end of the December, over there by Centerville and stuff. Did you chase any of that stuff?
Yeah, I've done a little bit around here, a little bit of the snow we got around here, but
Yeah.
nothing substantial since October. I've had that slight brisk up.
Right. Oh, you're talking about 21st of October? Yeah. Yeah, that was a good day, man.
Really good day.
Yeah.
Especially for October.
Yeah, right?
Late birthday present for me.
Get a little funnel cloud, and then did you get the surreal storm or?
I was on the was by Lock, just west of Lock.
Yeah,
those
over there by
Snyder.
Indiahoma.
Yeah.
Indiahoma, yeah, we got that, and then
Right there, right
We-
we ended up touching down, like real little brief spin up on the ground. 'Cause I saw there was some other chasers that were a little closer,
yeah,
and they had some spin up on their video.
yeah. I think Max Olson was one, wasn't he? This-
Maybe I saw Heidi Farrar.
Yeah. Andrew Hochstein was right there.
Okay.
He was relatively close to me,
Okay.
like right next to me. We were staring at it like this, so we were right there.
Yeah, that's all mine. It was barely in frame. I'm like,
Right?
I'm gonna run inside
yeah,
real
it
quick.
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it probably would have touched it. It was a really high base though. I think if it was a little lower base, it might have come down.
Right.
Or had a little more substantial.
Well, we were driving and we went up, got off at the Elgin Fletcher exit and followed it around, and I mean it had some jaws on it then, and of course at dark
Yeah, it produced again.
it produced, and I mean we were like right there. So Scott Peak had pulled over. I didn't know who it was at first, so Scott Peak had pulled over. We went by him and got in front of him, and then as we were watching it go across the road, he goes and he heads towards it, and all of a sudden I just see taillights disappear. I'm like, whoa! So drove down, and obviously we seen where they had drove around the trees and stuff like that had been thrown out, you know, down. But it was,
I bailed at I stayed on it for a little bit after dark, and then I bailed on it. We watched it from the west and let it go right. And I saw,
Right.
we saw a little free flood. I don't know if it was that tornado, a freak tornado dropped out,
yeah,
wrapped around the desert, and then we took off back here.
yeah. Yeah, that was a good day.
Yeah.
But the one I was talking about was down by Centerville and Reclaw
Okay.
over east.
Northeast over there by.
Yeah,
No,
about 100 miles, or maybe a little less, 100 shy of
Dallas.
Houston. Yeah, east of Dallas, but I like in between Houston and Dallas.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But anyways,
Yeah.
Scott was over there on that, and I think Bobby Francis was too, and I want to say Bob Pack
Okay, yeah.
was there as well. But that was all nighttime stuff. Man, we drove down and there was some low spots, and they had, you know, flooding, and cars were stranded and stuff already. And then we got in the damage path, and trees were, I mean, there was obviously something there, because you drive 1 mile and trees were going from southwest to northeast, and then went back to the north and tried to get out that way, and there was trees laying the opposite direction. So, I mean,
Well, I was watching it on radar. There was definitely something down.
yeah. Yeah, it got pretty tight there for a while.
Yeah, really tight.
But trees and hills and dark, and
Yeah,
it just made it really,
Yeah,
and rain, a lot of rain.
I was out for a little while on that day, and I didn't follow it all the way up to northeast Texas. I knew it was going to be after dark.
Yeah.
I just didn't got to deal with it. So I was home by the time they got here. Yeah.
We dropped down to College Station thinking that they were going to form just a little bit further south.
Yeah.
I wish we would have just stayed up by Centerville and left it alone. But you know, that always happens.
Yeah, that warm front lifted up.
Yeah. Well,
Road accidents all over the place.
here. Wow. So where are we at?
On Athens Road.
So obviously those are the accidents. Some of the accidents there probably have already been cleared as well, but
Well, I just flipped over to traffic just now.
I'm gonna take and try and wipe my windshield off again.
Yeah, this side's getting all foggy up too.
See if you can clean her off. Don't push too hard. I will put your hand through the window.
Do you live here in Texas, or are you from Oklahoma?
I'm from Oklahoma. About 35 miles north of Oklahoma City.
And I'm from downtown.
He's a city slicker. He lives in Oklahoma City.
I literally look out the back door. I see the Devon Tower right there.
he gets all the good stuff, man. They pop the fireworks down there. He ain't even got to go nowhere. He puts his lawn chair out in his yard.
Four blocks down to the Oklahoma River and watch the fireworks pop off every 4th of July.
Obviously, it can't crack the
Right? Snuggle.
Trying to stretch that one out as long as I can. Well, it was fun.
Well, you want to continue down 35 to see if we see any more? Oh, you had it in mind. I was like, just say anything.
I don't know if I should take it.
I got about five or six different reviews of this from standing up there.
Yeah.
Even got some of the people walking down the road, bundled up.
Yeah. Wow. This guy's not with you, is he? The one over here flying the drone? Yeah.
He was parked right behind us. He parked behind us and then went over there.
I guess I can't see it. We're...
So, yeah.
Over the access road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it now.
I see it now, dude.
Huh?
I see it now, way out there with that light.
No, it's way up high, dude. It's like way over here.
Okay,
I have mine in my truck, but I just got my certificate. I don't even have my certificate, my temp one yet, so I can't do any good with it. Really? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, a couple sales would probably be fine on advertisement.
Yeah. It'd be my luck. They'd be like, ah, look, this guy's selling video. So I'll just wait for the paper and be all right.
Mine's still on my wish list.
Surprisingly enough, with that good north wind, though, he's actually pretty stable.
I still can't see it. I have a tree in my way. See where the grass is.
Well, I think I'm going to take and submit some more videos.
Went there to borrow their loo and just out of service.
What?
So I went there to borrow their loo a little while ago. It was out of service. Big old sign.
It's for the DJI. I bet it's a Pro 4.
Probably going to be quite a bit you'll have to leave. It's a little shaky, but other than that, I got a lot of good stuff. Some of it I was just trying to position the right way. Well, they about got that one wrapped up. You got the truck on the tow truck.
Yeah, they're...
I bet that semi-truck tapped the back of it and that's what it was.
Yeah, because he had his hood up earlier, and now he doesn't.
Semi-truck will probably be able to drive away. Everybody else still don't like to slow down going around everybody though. Sad.
Bet money, that's why. I bet money, that's why. Yep, find a DJI. What kind of drone you got? Yeah.
Yeah, it's an older one.
Cool. That's what he's flying. Looks like he's got the... I don't know.
Looks like it's clear now.
Yeah. He's got his commercial license right on him.
I'm sure it was posted.
Yeah.
This guy can't make up his mind which way he wants to walk. I wish I had that right now.
Alright.
So I wish I had that right now. I'd be like, man, look, they let all the emergency vehicles go and left that dude by himself to pick up all the cones.
Yep, cleared up. Come on. There we go. This thing has got a mind of its own now. One of 98. You shot 98 frames?
I guess so.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna
Alright.
drive around.
Yep.
Be safe. Have a good one.
See you, man. Yeah, you too. Nice to meet you.
Do so.
Ah, that is Aaron J. Jack.
Hear it? There it is.
Going to another one.
So you got up the highway, another on the way.
Well, Going to head south.
It's back on the highway, man. Going in the same direction as the other one just was.
So my question is, if that road goes that way, obviously it takes you back and puts you back up on 35, right?
Yeah. Or are we going south or north?
We're going south.
Okay. Maybe that way.
Huh?
So I think that's that way then. 'Cause that's where it was.
Oh, it's that way. Don't have you now, dude. Sorry, bro.
So after this finishes transferring, you can unhook it after you eject it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, now I can take this back out.
Once it gets through doing what it's got to do. That's what I wanted to do. Huh?
It's like,
Right? Come on, bro. Come on. Or was he flashing his lights or was he wanting to get over? Hmm? Need to take it. anything whenever your beacon doesn't match or everything here. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Way up there.
Said we should be coming into some snow right now.
Huh?
Says or my beacon.
Yeah, it should be a little bit of snow. Getting into some.
Just used to use, you don't have to refer on it, is that what you said?
That is correct. Slow down there, mister. Can you say ice? Lots of it.
There's some cherries and berries in there.
Yeah. There's some here too.
I think if that rain closed off, we'll go up there.
Yeah. A little sleet. No, it's rain. Let's go home. are tough shoots, man.
Yeah, no, they kept moving every time I tried shooting them. I was like, stand still.
Snow down there?
I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be snow right here. This is rain. The temperatures are already warming up already down here. It's still below freezing, but they're starting to warm up. I almost think we're better off heading back towards it. Let's see if we can catch on the way. Make it back by about 3 p.m.
degrees out.
This it was saying 29 a minute ago.
That sign back there just said 27.
Oh, yep. It says moved to 26 right here.
Yep. Yeah, the further south you go, the more it's going to be rain. So I would agree with you. I think probably we need to flip around and go back to the north.
To try to get all the traffic, he had already moved and opened it, and traffic was already running smoothly.
Yeah. Good.
That's what I meant by attempt.
Alright, put that stuff together. Jason said hi. He says he's watching the stream. You know, it's pretty crazy up here, I'll tell you that. I think it's just a salt and sand stream. I don't think it's anything important. There's no wrecks or anything like that.
Couldn't see through all that anyway.
Huh?
So I couldn't see through all that anyway.
Yeah.
is loading up.
The cold air is pressed down right up here, man. I mean, obviously, we've seen that this morning because of the way that the roads were. And you can even look, I mean, look at the signs here compared to just a little bit further south. Not to say that there's not freezing stuff on the elevated surfaces there as well, but I'm just talking about it, this general area, period.
You know, it's like nothing up there.
We'll see. That wind blowing like it is. says it's slick.
Slickery dickory dock.
Yeah.
There's a hole in here. Everybody get off, just grab it now. Everybody get off, just grab it now.
Yeah. Just that open pass is bad.
Yeah, just like that.
Might run in a couple more of them before it's all said and done. Excuse me. Where's the skating rink? Yeah. That exit ramp is closed as well. So they definitely still have slick issues down here, but the roads aren't nearly as bad as they were.
Like a couple hours ago.
Yeah. 2 hours ago.
I set them up.
So all of this stuff that says that it's here is not really here. Maybe in the upper levels and stuff like that, but this is not coming down like
It's all 9 days to do.
the radar is showing. just down there, so I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be intermittent. fact is because it's still freezing rain right now. that's probably going to change over to snow before very long. Man, I cannot believe that radar sign is still down. It's hard to tell. Is that sleet or is it turning into snow? Huh? Well, we're doing all the way down here. I think we should probably go back and try to get some good. We're north, guys, of Austin. We came up here to check it out. We're going to drop back south and go down there to those roads that you put up. It's about an hour and 11 minutes away, so.
In half a mile, take exit 259 259A for I-35 business route towards Southeast Airloop. Take exit 259 259A, then merge onto North I-35 frontage road.
Yeah, that radar's been down for quite a while. So, way like 4 o'clock this morning, maybe even a little bit earlier than that. Once the ice started in, is where it really started getting bad. So, I was saying Gateway Drive, but there is no Gateway Drive
Continue
back
on
there.
I-35 frontage road, north for 1.5 miles.
Now we're getting into the frozen pretty soon. Not even sticking up the windows or anything like that. It's just sleet.
follow frontage road north, then turn left onto Southeast Avenue. Take the next left onto Southeast Avenue. In 1,000 feet, use the left lane to the I-35 south ramp. Use the left lane to take the I-35 south ramp, then merge onto I-35 south. Continue on I-35 south for 8 miles.
Now starting to transition over to snow maybe a little bit. You can definitely see it blowing on the highway too. down south.
Continue on North I-35 frontage road for half a mile. In half a mile, use the left lane to take the ramp to I-35.
That guy obviously was not even paying attention because he almost pulled out in front of me. More of the heavy stuff is up north. So all froze up here. Huh? Well, guys, I'm going to shut this stream down for just a second. I got some stuff going on with the computer, so try and come back on here in just a little